man. I didn't even know. I didn't click on, but I got some mind problems. I really do. Wow. Package uniform is from 1926. I mean, wow. I've been off all this time. I thought I was on the air. I apologize. I got so many things in my mind. I'm glad that the broadcast never started, but I'll give you the second half of these games. We got a great one, Detroit, between the Lions and the Vikings. The Colts are self-destructing in Pittsburgh, and Carolina is taking the ball away, like keeping the ball away from the Green Bay offense. Carolina 7-6 at halftime. Colts Steelers are driving deep in Colt territory near the half. The shootout of the day is in Tennessee, 17-17 Chargers and Titans. 9-7 Houston over Denver, three field goals in that game for Houston. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Wow, I apologize. I gotta get my act together up here. All right, Rodgers, it'll be and third and about 5. My apologies. And Moss, yes, it could take it away. A good fantasy football win today will take the pain away. All right, there's a flag on the field. If it stays, it'll be first and 10 at the Colt 10. Colts are self-destructing. And this is why I wanted to see this game today. Because when you go to Pittsburgh, that's when you're gonna tell how good you really are. And right now, Daniel Jones in the first half has been a pumpkin. Rodgers, sack. Tomlin calls a timeout. Everybody is off. Second half, I'll keep an eye on the Charger game, which is a good game. So is Denver. Denver, that's why I expected to. So, my apologies, people. Mm. Good thing I wasn't on the air. I'd rather not be on the air and give you second half of football than be on the air. Chiefs, Bills next. I'll be at mom's and then I'll rush back and watch the Flyers and Flames tonight. See the Flames lose their 10th game of the year. Yes, sir. Team Tank. All right, let's go. Here goes Boswell. I'm going to take a break because this is the game I'm doing today. When I come back, I'm pretty sure Green Bay will be starting. I'll say this: I won't be surprised if the Steelers win the Super Bowl this year. I don't think so, man. I don't think that's going to happen. Steelers up 17-7 at the half. All right, see if Green Bay is back. I will start with Green Bay when I come back. Take a little break. Everybody's at halftime, except Tennessee and the Chargers. They're having a shootout right now. And I'll be back in like 7 minutes. 4:30. All right. Let's see what games start in the second half. It's Green Bay. See what happens here. All right. Tucker Kraft went down. All right. Carolina. Bryce Young for 9. Go back to Indianapolis and Pittsburgh and see what they're doing in the second, starting the second half. Did they sack Daniel Jones? They sure did. For all you Daniel Jones haters who don't want to see him succeed, the Steelers defense is turning him back into a pumpkin today. When Jones drops back, it'll be 3rd and long. Frisco up on the Giants, 20-7. New England's 20-14 against Atlanta now. Steelers playing good man-to-man coverage, 3rd and 20. Daniel Jones. All right, Pittsburgh is going to get the ball back up 17-7. Third and 4 for Carolina at midfield. All right, Carolina got a punt. We'll keep it here because Love is going to come back on the field. Yeah. All right, the punt is off. Dobbs fields it at the 10, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Packers from their own 10-yard line. This game's almost in the 4th quarter. Let's go to Detroit. All right, Lions got the football. 1st and 10 at their own 8. Montgomery for 2. Near 3 o'clock in the East Coast. Golf. Ooh. Incomplete. 3rd and 6. See what happens here. Fourth and 2. Wesley Well is getting so banged up. On fourth down. Lions going to punt. Let's go back to Green Bay. Greg Olson, absolutely correct. And that's what I've been saying. You're paying this kid $53 million a year. Let him put the weight on his shoulders on him. See what happens here. All right. All right. Let's get back to Pittsburgh. Steelers 3rd and 3 from their 41. Nope. They'll be punting. See if Tomlin's going to go for it. Meanwhile, Tomlin's going to punt. Oh, he bumped the receiver. And no flag. So we got a good one on CBS right now. I'll be back tonight for the Flyers and the Flames. See my team lose another one tonight. hope Moss is okay. He asked me um, if you lose a tough one like the Jays did last night, can fantasy football take away the sting? Yes, it can. See what happened here. Okay, the Colts have really shot themselves in the foot today. All right, they gave it to the Packers first down. Carolina loses a timeout. Love going for it all. Picked off. Yeah, this is love, baby. You get the good and the bad. You know, that's his fault, what he just did. But I will say this. If you have so many receivers out there, you're telling me you cannot go into a four wide and just drive down the field? I mean, you couldn't do that, bro. Man, I tell you, what a birthday today for Jordan Love. Oh man, Carolina to board the Green Bay 38-yard line. What a birthday today for Jordan Love, laying an egg out here. Him and the Packers laying a leg. I'm gonna tell you why it's happening, folks. It's something that I wish my team would do. Carolina is just playing power football. That's all. And it's working beautifully today for the Carolina Panthers. Ever since Dardell had that big game against the Dolphins, Carolina has found its identity. First and 10 Carolina at the 21. All right, first and 10 Carolina, see what happens. All right, it'll be third and 4. This will be a huge win for the Carolina program to go to Lambeau in inclement weather and win a type of game like this. I mean, the Packers play a grinded out game. They don't win usually. That fumble changed this whole game around. That's Chuba Hubbard. First and goal at the Green Bay 6. We'll get back to Pittsburgh. Matter of fact, let me get back to Pittsburgh and the Colts. Oregon and Iowa this week in the Big Ten. If you like Big Ten football, I can care less for it. I'm a Miami Hurricane fan. I can care less. All right, Steeler fans saluting their team. Houston up 12-7 on the Broncos. That has been nothing but a field goal game for Houston. Houston's defense is outstanding. They're having a big, big year. Meanwhile, 4th and 3 for the Colts. They're going for in Steeler territory. Wide open. First down. So the Colts are at the Steeler 45. That was a big by Daniel Jones. Huge on 4th down. Wide open. He Pittman. They're at the Pittsburgh 44-yard line. Taylor for 11. First down, Indianapolis. 12-7 Houston over Denver. Vikings still up on Detroit, 17-14. 2010 Frisco over the Giants. New England up 24-14. Boy, I tell you, I can't wait to see New England next week. We'll be in Tampa next week up here. See the Patriots. Chicago up in the Bengals as Daniel Jones is sacked. Or it's a fumble. Yeah, so that's Daniel Jones' third turnover. And maybe the pumpkin is come out on Daniel Jones. Pittsburgh fans going crazy. Their defensive players acting like fools in the end zone. Colts shooting themselves in the foot, folks. Be back in a second. Ooh. All right. Oh. Oh. I'm back. All right. See what's happened here. Well, I tell you, for the Colts, this is a bad game to turn into a damn pumpkin. I tell you. Whew. There goes Daniel Jones looking like the Giants, Daniel Jones. First and 10 as this game is winding down third quarter. Be second and 2. So the Steelers laying it on the line, as Moss will say, Mr. Miami. So I am getting dressed while watching this game. Get ready to go to Mom's. Second and 1, a minute 19 left. Chargers up 2017. Carolina 13-6 over the Packers. Houston, another field goal, 15-7 over Denver. Lions and Vikings still. Steelers down to the Colts 13, first and 10. New England continues to lead Atlanta. Chicago 24-20 over the Bengals. So, I'm getting you some late third quarter scores. Tell you, 24-7. We may have to go to the Charger game, folks, against Tennessee, or we'll stick in Lambeau. First and goal, Steelers, and this is the last play of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal, Steelers after 2. They're about to put this game away. They're about to give the Colts the knockout punch. Oh, in the 3, 17-7, first and goal, Steelers at the 2. The Steelers defense has come to play today. Tomlin laid a licking on them after the Green Bay debacle. What the hell's that damn ice cream truck doing out here? Can't stand that thing. I'll be back tonight after the Charger game. I'll give you the recap of all the games today. Oh, feels good. Put this on. Okay. Go to Green Bay. All right, it's going to be, there's a flag on the field. Let's see what's going on here. Now Green Bay crosses midfield late near the end of the third quarter. All right, Jacobs gets 5. Rocking my Jerome McGinley today. Second and 5. Jacobs again. Jordan Love, are you ever going to take a hit for the team, bro? What the hell are you doing diving like that? Take the hit for the goddamn team. All right, in the third, Green Bay. Pittsburgh is going to do the knockout punch in the Colts. A lot of unders today in these games. Notice that? A lot of these games with the under. Pittsburgh has put the Colts away with Warren with the touchdown run. Steeler fans can breathe easy now. You bullied the Colts today. All right, this game is over. Let me find another game I can go to. Our lead game will be Minnesota. Well, I'm trying to get the Charger game up. Yep, found it right here. You have this league pass, you can go anywhere you want to go. All right, that game is in commercial. Let's go to Detroit. Vikings up 24-17. There's under 6 minutes to go. Jared Goff on the move. Detroit got an injury on the field. All right. Going to Green Bay. So the Steelers, the Steelers ain't losing this game today, folks. You can forget it. Huge win for the Steelers as they bounce back. Oh, man. Oh, I find it. Good. Find it. All right, let's get this fourth quarter started in Green Bay. Green Bay's going for it on fourth down again. Next week, we're going to see Drake May against Baker next Sunday. Looking forward to that one. That should be a real goodie in Tampa next week. Which stadium? in about an hour from now. Bills and Chiefs from Orchard Park. Meanwhile, Love drops back wide open. First down, Green Bay. Now, I'll check the chat in a minute. Anybody came by today? 'Cause there we go. Let's go. First and 10. Love, wide open. Yeah, Simeon Williams was the one who fumbled the damn ball. All these Packers wearing kazoo helmets. Jacobs first down at the Carolina 15. Jacobs is going to get close. These players, I know they're high risk, they're gladiators, and you love them. Sometimes you just want most of your guys, important guys, healthy. Yeah, he ran for 3 touchdowns today. J.J. McCarthy. Wow. Oh, I love. Yeah, you can't be fucking up here. Wow. What did I tell you guys about that bullshit screen passes, bro? What the hell are you telling the football fans to stay quiet? What the hell's wrong with you? I would. Oh, they're not going to get this. This is bad, folks. I would kick the field goal. I would have kicked the field goal there. All right, going back to Detroit after this down. throw the football, bro. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Should have kicked the field goal, Green Bay. Fans are booing out there. You should have just kicked the field goal. Common sense. Make it 13-9, early fourth quarter. And you really got to wonder about Matt LaFleur, folks. You really got to wonder about him. All right, let's go back to Detroit. Oh, first, let me check the chat room first. Wow. See who's in here. All right, Irvin. Talking to Canes. And talking Hurricane football. Warned them about SMU. They didn't want to listen. All right. Chargers up 27-7. Make that 20. I'm wrong. 27-17. Houston up 15-7. Many up 24-17. Lions got a field goal. San Francisco rolling now 27-10. All right, see what Tennessee does here. They're out at their own 43-yard line. Wow, that sequence in Green Bay did not look good, folks. That could have been a pick six. All right, let's go back to Detroit. 11 seconds in the third quarter here. This could be the end of the third. Oh, he's going to kick a field goal. Oh, he's kicking off. Okay. You know what? That is the one rule I would say I would take back. I would get it out of the NFL. Holding on kickoffs. There's word that let's get back to Green Bay. All right, Dardell, but there's a flag, which means holding. It's coming back. Boy, what a fine for the Panthers getting this kid. His dad is a coach for the Cowboys, and it was a great scene a couple of years ago when he called his son and said, "You want to work for Dad? You want to come work for Dad?" And he was crying on the phone. I don't know why Dallas got rid of him. but they did. And but Williams has been good. Javonte Williams been good for the Cowboys. I'm happy for Javonte. He's doing work for Dallas, and this kid's doing work for Carolina. Carolina, if they can just keep the ball, they'll steal one in Green Bay. Gotta give them a lot of credit. That's not easy to do, but I'll tell you, that's a win that will start your program. You're going in the right direction. They can hold on and win this. I don't know if the Packers were flat when that rookie fumbled the football, took the momentum out of their sails. But this is why, folks. I do not repeat, do not ever pick Green Bay to go to the Super Bowl. All right, 2nd and 12. All right, what happened now? All right, another motion penalty on the Panthers. We'll leave it here. Pittsburgh looked pretty good today, folks. The defense, but I'm going to be honest. Daniel Jones turned back into Daniel Jones today in that game. I'm off that game now. Pittsburgh's going to win that game. They'll go to 5-3. I'll get back to Detroit. Be 3rd and long for the Panthers. All right. Green Bay caught a break there. Be 4th down. And Carolina got a punt. 8 minutes to go in the game. Green Bay got to score here. This time they got the ball. Can you blame the defense for this game? No. This is Green Bay is doing what they're supposed to do on defense. The problem is, again, the offense short circuited. Yeah, let's go out, guys. All right, 7:24 to go in the game here. This drive is the game here as they go to commercial break. Let me check out Tennessee for the first time. I haven't seen them yet. All right, Tennessee's going to attempt a field goal with 4.5 minutes to go. New England up 24-17 on Atlanta. Chicago 31-27 on the Bengals. This game here, 20 is going to be most likely 27-20, and it is 27-20 Chargers. And Houston up 15-7 on Denver. Let's go to Detroit. Let's go back to Green Bay. Everybody's on commercial. So we'll go back to Green Bay. Shout out to Vamos and Irving. I'll be back tonight. I'll be watching the Flames lose tonight, pumping my fist as the 1 o'clock games are winding down. Told you Pittsburgh is in control against Indy. Off tomorrow. Be back Tuesday night for the aftermath. Friday I'm off. I'm off Thursday too. I am not. I'll do NHL Thursday. I am not doing Raiders Broncos on Thursday night. Let's go back to Green Bay. Love got the ball. All right, Green Bay at midfield. All right, 4th and 3 for the Packers, and they're going to go for it. All right, Malik Heath with the catch. All right, Love. Malik Heath. This is what they should have been doing in the first place. Five minutes to go in this game. No, wide open. Coffin. Packers sixth time in the red zone today. Six. Jacobs. All right, first and goal, Packers. Let's see what happens here. First and goal to the 3 now. Green Bay is at the pinnacle. Let's see what they do here. All right, Panther player hurt. Let's see what's happening. 27. We'll get back to it. See what's happening in the Charger game. Herbert. All right, Denver has tied. We're going to get to Denver. We'll bring Denver up. 24-17 Pittsburgh with 24-10 Pittsburgh. Atlanta has come back on the Patriots. They were down 24-7. Get out of this game. Which game do I want? Yeah, let's see. Let's get to Foxborough. All right, he missed the extra point. Ain't that something? Always these goddamn kickers, isn't it? They can kick a 60-yarder like it's nothing, but they missed the extra point. All right, San Francisco. I took the over and I took them the 2.5 to win today. They are 34-17. And this idiot misses the extra point. 4:40 left in Atlanta. Let's get back to Green Bay. All right, we have a situation in Green Bay. We'll get back to it. It's either going to be a touchdown or Carolina's going to win one in Lambeau, which to me is very impressive. Very impressive. They can pull that out. Let's get back to all right, 3rd and 6 in Foxborough. Drake May. Let's see what happens. All right, New England is going to punt with 3:43 to go in that game. We'll get back to Green Bay and see what they say. All right, Green Bay got the touchdown. 2-minute warning in Green Bay, by the way. Just don't make the extra point. Just do not miss the extra point. That's all I got to say. Both teams, Carolina, both teams have 2 timeouts. Atlanta is going to get the ball in Foxborough. They can win the game on a field goal. All right, Detroit injury, 7:48 left. Well, we're going to go to Foxborough. 3 minutes to go, 2nd and 2 from the Atlanta 27. Here we go. We're in Foxborough. B. John Robinson for 7. Will be first down Atlanta. I just had a feeling this game was going to be upset alert. All right, 2.5 minutes left in New England. 1st and 10 at the Falcon 31. He moved early. You can't make this shit up. This is what happens when your quarterback takes forever to get the playoff. That's one's on the quarterback. Here we go. 1st and 15 at the 26 of Atlanta. Penix. What a catch by Drake London. Okay, 2nd and 8 in Green Bay. Let me go back to Penix. Yeah, they need a 2-minute warning in both places. Tie game in Houston, 9 minutes to go. We'll go there after the other games are over. All right, let's go down the ground to good luck. Let's go back to Green Bay real quick. Some some good innings today. Let's go back to it to Atlanta. Uh, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Let me go back to Green Bay. Let me see Minnesota. Oh wow! All right, the Lions will go here. Third and 9 at the Vikings 13. All right, here we go. They blocked the kick, and the Vikings, one man to beat. So, block kick, and the Vikings got the ball deep in territory. Meanwhile, that was a big block in that game right there. Here we go. All right, Carolina, second and 10 from their 40. All right, this game's going to come down to a field goal for Carolina. And this will be a big win for them. They can pull that off, pull this off. Chicago up 41-27. All right, Carolina can win it right here with a game-winning field goal. All right, this is the game here. This will be the biggest win for Bryce Young in his young career. If you like uh, rough and tough football, you're getting it today in this game. You take a look at Foxborough. Well, I'm getting out of here early. All right, the Colts are driving 27-17 now. All right, this is Carolina for the win in Lambeau. 49-yard field goal attempt. Let's see what happens. The kick is up. Carolina wins in Lambeau Field 16-13. So I told people I left the points alone in this game. So Green Bay, they tied Dallas. Dallas is 3-4-1. Okay. They lost in Cleveland 13-10. And now they lose at home to an up and coming Carolina team. Wow. Biggest win in Dave Canales' young coaching career. Good for coach. And this is all on Matt LaFleur, why the Packers lost today. Big win for the Panthers, now 5-4. They got week 14 too. They're off week 14. So you got the Giants, you got the Patriots, you got the 49ers, and you got Carolina all off on week 14. So they can continue to build their momentum. Let me see who else is playing right now before I leave. I'll leave out with the Lions today. Steelers are going to win. New England wins 24-23. Steelers, Patriots win 24-23. Denver got 4 minutes left. That's where we'll go. We'll go to Denver. Let me see if I can find Broncos and Texans. We're just about at the end of our all right. We're almost done with our afternoon coverage. I'll be back tonight to chill up here, watch some hockey up here. All right, Bo Nix with the ball, 15-15. Let's go to Denver. Houston. We'll keep it here, and then that's it for the day for me. Pittsburgh's going to win today. The Chargers are now 5-4. Their bye week is week 12 of Washington and Miami. Week 12 will be in Arrowhead for the Colts and the Chiefs. All right, Bo Nix. First down to the 36-yard line. 4.5 minutes left. Play action, Bo Nix. Oh, what a hit. What a hit. He's 2nd and 12 at the Bronco 34. All right, Bo Nix will be the 2 minute warning in Houston. Broncos at the Houston 48. When I come back tonight, we'll do all the scores. Let's go to Minnesota. Like the Lions, they're trying to say it's a touchdown to Williams. He did touch the pylon now. And Kevin O'Connell looking up at the scoreboard saying, "You got to be kidding me." So we got under 2 minutes to go. The Vikings are going to get the ball back. We'll see what they do. Plus, we got Bo Nix. So these two games ending right now. And then I am out the door. Be back at 7. Uh, be back at 7 o'clock, 7:15 tonight. Go take a look at Bo Nix. Yard line of the Broncos. When Broncos call a timeout, so let me go back to Detroit. Boy, the beauty of having this. Like the Minnesota 2nd and 6. All right, Lions are calling a second time out in this one. If JJ gets the first down here, this game is over. Let's go back to Denver. It'll be 3rd and 8 there. Let's go. Let's get back to Minnesota. Let's see if the Vikings got the first down. McCarthy. First down. And that is the game. Game over, folks. That was very impressive. So Minnesota is going to win in Detroit. What a throw by J.J. McCarthy. So the Lions, they go to 5-3. Green Bay loses today. They're 5-2-1. Everybody hugging McCarthy. And I think the Vikings are now 4-4. The Bears are going to win today. They're 5-3. So that NFC North is getting tighter. But I still don't feel any of these teams in the NFC North is going anywhere. And this is why we don't take the sorry ass Lions seriously. I told you people this. Oh, the Lions. Kiss my ass. All right, we're gonna go back to Denver and Houston, and we're done with Denver and Houston. Once Denver and Houston finishes, I am out the door, and I'll see you tonight. That's it. So let's get back to Denver and Houston. See what happens here. All right, it's already 3rd down. That's the backup quarterback. 3rd and 8. All right, Denver's gonna get the ball back with a minute to go. C.J. Stroud hurt his head today, they said, and I peeked in early in this game. I think everybody who pulled up, Ramos, Moss, Irving, Molina, people in the clouds, as this is the last 4 o'clock, 1 o'clock game of the game. All right, Denver got the ball with 2 timeouts at their own 36-yard line. All right, first and 10 from Broncos 36. Still got two timeouts, 44 seconds to go. Be back tonight to chill, go through all these fourth, all the games today, all of them. You know your weekend is over. The beautiful Maria comes on NBC at 7 o'clock. The weekend is over. All right, Bo Nix, no holding penalty down to the Houston 36-yard line. Still got two timeouts. A lot of Bronco fans in Houston today. All right, first down, Dobbins. All right, 29 seconds to go. J.K. Dobbins with big first down. Ma, Mom. All right, Denver. Sean Payton is going to let it run to about three seconds left. So Denver is going to win this one. Denver was down 15-7. All right, Denver wins 18-15. I am out. Thanks for coming. Kansas City and Buffalo is about to start Jim Nance on CBS. I will see you all 7 tonight. Shout out to Sean 305. All you guys, I will see you tonight. No, I was doing the games. You guys know how I am. When I do the games, when I look at the chat, I'm like, okay. Irvin and Ramos are talking about the Hurricanes. I didn't see 305, and I just saw you. I mean, these games were dramatic. You know. Well, I love you guys. I'll be back tonight. I'm gonna be watching the Flames lose, and I'll be on at 7:15 tonight. So you guys know me, man. I just get focused in the game. I didn't see you, brother. I'm sorry, man. You know what? From now on, because when I do this, fellas, I've been doing this ever since I got the Sunday ticket 2 years ago. For the last 3 years, when I'm into these games, I'm doing the games. You guys know that, and I apologize. And I'm sorry. Damn, I've been really slipping. Yeah, it's been great games today. Yeah, I just did the Denver ending. Green Bay choked to Bryce Young today at home in Lambeau. The Lions choked today. Let J.J. McCaffrey throw a floater on 3rd and long. He got 16 yards out of it. Vikings took a knee. A lot of upsets today. But we'll talk about it when I come back tonight. I know, Sean, you got to go to work. But if you got a little bit, Sean, 305, I know it's coming back. If you guys, Buffalo's going to get the ball first. Just come back at 7:15. You guys can hang out. I'm be watching a hockey game on my TV. I'm doing it for all you guys can hang out and talk whoever you want to. And I love you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys. And come up tonight. You off on the weekends. Pull up tonight. I'll text you when I'm ready. All right. I'm gonna be back around 7:50. My mother only lives 8 minutes from here, so I'm about to hop in the Uber and go to her house. All right, baby bro, I got you. I'll see you all tonight, fellas. I love you. People in the clouds, you too. As Josh Allen got the ball first, let me catch this Uber, and I'll be back in about 3 hours. Love you guys. I will tell mom hello, tell your mother hello, and tell your little stockbroker to give me some tips. Love you. 305, I'll text you when I get to mom's. See you guys later. Thanks for pulling up.